path, then I'll lead you to me. Trapped in the shadow of me. No escape, stay here with me. No heroes, no foes, only fear I see. But I walk the path, then I'll lead you to me.
Hello? But is it good? we don't know, you know? What do you think? Is it good? Give the illusion that it is? Let us know in the comments, guys, if we're streaming. I think we are. We're just going to do a little check now. But either way, I think we are. You happy, Richard? Okay, so yes, so here we are on the Aviation Drone Racing Show. Richard will be here in a second. He's just doing some background checks in the moment. And I am Harry, and this is Richard. And on this episode, on this live stream, sorry, we will be looking at the RC Eagle, a 3D printed bird-like structure plane. And we'll also have a little deep dive into this week's episode, which is the FPV RC BATMAN. Yes.
Yes. And yes, I am here as well, just checking things.
Yes. So, you happy with it? Yeah. Just let us know with a thumbs up or a heart. Just cover the screen with it as much as you can, then we might see it.
Okay, so it's been a busy week for us.
Oh, yes.
We'll give you more in-depth and updates about what's happening on the show for next week.
Oh, yes.
And of course, this week was all about the BATMAN. And of course, we're going to dive into that in a second. We've got that on the bench so you guys can see close up. And of course, this one's all about the RC Eagle, or 3D printed plane that I think this is the 11th episode, believe it or not. So remember, if you're just tuning in, you can go back and check it out in the playlist. And I believe it's also a podcast now enabled.
There you go. So
whatever that means.
Yeah,
I think it means you can listen to our audio. So, you know, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, listen to Harry Richard inside your head. That's, you know, cool.
You can go to sleep with us in your head and we can read your stories. Who knows?
Okay, so without further ado, let's kick into the show.
And 3, 2, 1, go! HR Racing, HR Racing, HR Racing, yeah! So thanks so much. We appreciate you all. Let's get into it. Hey! Okay, so I think we're pretty good. Let me turn that light on. Yeah, it's a bit better. I can see now, I'm not blinded by lights. Yeah. I think Harry's missing a chair. Yes, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So, yes, thanks. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Another CG's already been with us. T plus 30 seconds. Did he fall in? He sure did. And who else has joined the chat? Paige. Where's the page? I can't see. But anyway, thanks all, past, present, and future, for tuning into these live streams. I know it takes a lot of effort and time, and we appreciate that. So thanks. Yes, hope you guys all had an exciting week, and let us know in the comments what you guys got up to and what builds you're working on. It's always good to learn what other people are up to, and it's kind of a sharing, caring show. I'd like to think so. You know, sharing
is caring.
Yeah. You know, it's pretty informal, so you're welcome to join in. And yeah, let us know what's happening. Let us know your thoughts on the build so far, on the progress, and as long as it's good comments, yes, we'll put it up. Yeah. Yes, so there you go. And there's the BATMAN behind us. You can kind of see the sign of scale that guy is. And you can see right there is the wings, just sitting there of the bird. So you can kind of see, actually, even though the bird is a 2-meter wingspan, he is somewhat of a dwarf compared to the BATMAN.
Yeah, I think the Eagle is 2 meters, whereas the other one's 2.4.
Yes.
So if you're talking about size matters, 2.4 is bigger than 2.
Yes, there you go. And yeah. And what do you think of the BATMAN progress
Oh, well, for these guys, it would be this week.
Yeah, for us it was last week.
Yeah. But what did you think of the progress?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's gliding now, which is good.
Yeah, good start.
What do you think of the CG, guys? Do you think the center of gravity was good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, leave your comments. I think it was, personally, I think it was a little on the nose, a little nose heavy.
A little bit nosy. So
But,
was it? Oh, we got the 3D printer running, and we just started that out. So you can actually see right behind me. There you go. It's,
yeah.
So there you go. So it's
He's
just,
making up a plaque, so we could, depending on how well he finishes and stuff.
we can let you know what that is happening. So yes, thanks so much for tuning in, and yes, like I was saying, it's good.
Yeah, and we have to thank all our sponsors.
Oh, yes.
And for this particular live stream series, we have to make a special note to Hobby Wing. So thanks very much.
Yes,
and that's all about the RC Eagle and of course KiwiFil.
Oh yes, for the filament. Yes, you can't do it without you. Another CG said he was working on.
He says one small step for a drone, one giant leap for Batman.
Nice, very clever.
Very, very cool.
Yes, and the Batman, I think he's working pretty good. I mean,
Batman.
Yes,
We're actually watching a lot of Batman like recently.
yes. I think we're at we're making our way through the Christopher Nolan's
Batman series. So we're up to Batman
Rises. So maybe we'll watch that tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, we're up to the third one now.
Yeah. So
Yeah. What was your favorite Batman, guys? Was it the original with Michael Keaton? Or good, or it might be a more modern day take with what they call it, the Batfleck. Batman Affleck?
Batfleck. Or is it Robert Pattinson? Yeah, let us know your favorite. Yeah. Who was the original Batman? Like going back to the TV series, was it Adam?
Adam something.
Don't know.
His name was Adam.
I know his name was Adam, but let us know what his real name was. But he was cool. The original one where he had the red telephone.
Is it Bert? Might be
I can Google it.
Christian Bale. Okay.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
No, I don't think he's the original.
That's my favorite too. So that's kind of where we were going with this one. We also went into done a lot of bat research, I guess you'd say, on his cape. So the game series, we've been playing that a lot as well to kind of get into the mindset of how he actually manages to fly, which is
and glide.
Yeah.
Forward star. Forward bat star.
Yeah, and the game. Which one game were we playing?
Arkham Knight. These are PlayStation 4 game, I think.
Yeah. So I think we're nearly at the end of that one. Or had we clocked the main?
Yeah, the main sort of series.
Yeah. Looks like it's just starting over there. I'll just have a look.
So so Harry, like Harry was saying, we've got a little print going in the background.
Right, spooling in. Yep.
So we've got some new filament actually that arrived today or yesterday.
Yesterday.
From our sponsors, and so we're actually testing out. So we've got what's rolling in at the moment is a silver grey, and there's also the purple galaxy.
So we'll show you. We'll bring the camera over once we
Position everything.
Position the shot. But yes, Christian Bale is a cool dude. And what other cool movie was he in? What was that one where he was behind enemy lines?
Something like Rescue Dawn, I think it's called.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. Yeah. And it was a cool Batman.
I think it was based on reality, that one.
Yeah.
Not that Batman's not related on real life.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was the episode this week. What did you think of the glide, guys? Did you think it was pretty cool?
Yeah, and what do you think of like the material? You know, what do you think of the cape? Because we couldn't recreate it like Batman does, where he electrifies his suit, but we could do the other stuff. You know, we could do it with fabric and those sorts of things. So that's
he kind of uses fabric.
He doesn't use dowling rods.
Some kind of like material-based organism. Or something like that.
Adam West, Hedgehog Dusk Set has joined the stream. Thanks so much for
Adam West. I knew it was an Adam.
Adam, yes, I knew it was an Adam. Major on Family Guy. Oh, okay. Also happy fellas. Batman's knows his. Yes, thanks. Well, I guess we can take it as a compliment because Richard is this Batman. But anyway, what we should do...
Actually, you can bring his head
up. We can bring him up. Yeah, we'll bring his...
Well, I can bring his head up.
Yeah.
I'll just take his head off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Hang on. What are you doing there? We're good?
I think that I can't really see him, man.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about. This guy here. Actually, I'll bring a light underneath. That'd be cool. We've got a light just in here, so why not use it? So So here we go. There we go. Look, yeah. Look at that. Eyes of Batman. Pretty cool. So yeah, so this is where we sit in terms of cowling. Obviously, this is like was in the first episode, 3D scan on my head, and then we did some adjustments in software to add the bat ears and to make it look the part with the multicolor 3D printing. I think we did that on the K.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, with the CFS. Yeah. So yep. So it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks pretty good.
What do you guys reckon? Pretty cool.
Yeah. And I guess what we'll do is we'll move them back a bit, and then you can kind of get an idea. Yeah. Okay, so how do we do
some
that?
of the things that we thought we might do as well, we thought, because it's popular, we thought we might weigh them in at this stage of the game anyway, for the Batman anyway.
Oh yeah.
For the Batman project, we thought we'd do a weigh-in, so it was just stay tuned for that, and yeah, and a couple of other things as well. But yeah, what material would you have gone with? I know another CG suggested maybe using TPU, which is a sort of like a rubbery filament. It's an interesting idea. It'd be interesting to see how you could get that thin enough, and then also that volume size, right?
Yay.
All good?
Oh, it didn't spool in.
Oh, maybe because you didn't extrude it.
I think we need to extrude it.
Yeah.
I wonder
Why
if
would you have to do that? Maybe there's a blockage on that one. Anyway. Okay, but I guess you could do. You just extrude it and see how it goes.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a new filament. We have to dial that in properly.
Yes.
You do that 500 by 500 size pressure. Yes, that's a good idea.
Man.
Well, it's like 3 meters by 3 meters.
Very
Well,
cool.
they print houses with it, right? With concrete. You just change out the concrete for TPU filament.
Yeah.
Now there's an idea. Is it coming through?
Sure you.
Okay. Maybe there's something funky going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so there's always something going on with 3D printers.
Nah, I have to clear it later.
Have to clear it on. Okay, so I guess we have to work on that later on in the stream, maybe.
That's
Anyway.
okay. But what can we tell you? Yeah, I guess we'll bring them up, Bridget, and then we should weigh them. That's what the whole point was.
Yeah, let's do that. Was it saying it was jammed or something?
Yeah, it just needs to be extruded again.
Okay.
Okay, so here he is, guys. There you go. Can you see him?
Oh, hang on.
Hang on,
Turn
see
these
the
lights
light
on.
Yeah, it's like better to see
It's
it.
so dark you can't see him.
There you go. Is it too bright? Oh, you can go to see it now.
That one? On or off? All good?
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is the Batman. So yeah, sort of like 2.4 meter wingspan, and it's this sort of,
Well, he's big.
yeah. So
So yeah, what do you guys reckon?
it's pretty cool. And of course, on the last one, on that episode or last week, should we say, we added a what was it?
Arm joints.
Arm joints, but we used elastic with a Velcro strip.
Yeah, so you can still get the flexibility, but still remain rigid in structure.
Because of course these will actually move when it's doing the
When it
particular.
does it for real. But what do you think of the glide? Let us know what you think. I was quite happy with the glide.
Yeah,
A little bit nose heavy, but we hadn't really played around with the weight that much.
it was interesting because normally when you do hey Marcel's join the stream, which is stream, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Yes, thanks for tuning in, brother. And yes, he's Batman. And yeah, I'm quite happy with him. Let us know what you think. So, yeah, I'd say, what would you say? I'd say kind of more Christian Bale is what I was kind of thinking.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixture of everything plus your own design. But yeah, it flies head forward. That's the idea, is that it's heading in the direction you can see. So yeah, we haven't tested the FPV set section for it, but it's going to be cool.
And it's interesting with the center of gravity too, for the to see where the balance point is, because originally we thought it would be tail heavy, right?
Yeah.
Because it has a horizontal beam going backwards.
Like
But actually, it's nose heavy. So there you go.
it's interesting.
So it's not a case of like just putting your fingers there and then balancing on that. It's actually you gotta throw it to get this run right.
Yeah, so another CG says, if you make an Iron Man, no need for wings. Yes, we have actually made an Iron Man before on Livestream, haven't we?
We have. Yeah.
We have. Hang on, I can get that. But it's a different kind of Iron Man.
It's a rocket powered.
Rocket one.
Yeah. That was one of our earlier streams. Eh? So yeah, so that used a C motor class rocket to go up in there.
There you go.
Pretty cool, actually, that one.
Yeah, but I mean, like a flying one like that would be interesting too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why it couldn't be done, right?
No, just have to work out what makes them fly as such.
Does the arms flap the wings? Not yet. Can we say that without giving too much away?
It's still part of the design, so it's not finalized. But he's not an orthocopter.
It's not an orthocopter gun like that.
No.
Yeah,
But it's a good idea. I mean,
maybe down the line we can do an orthocopter. I don't know, but like a true bat. Like instead of Batman, it'd be like the bat. Yeah.
interesting idea.
He takes up. That'd be quite funny to see. Go, Batman, go! Pump those arms.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting idea. But no, he won't be flapping like a bat. But
I've never seen it. Have we seen a bat in real life? Zoo. But they
I
weren't
think he's
flying.
more sort of a fruit bat, not a vampire bat.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a bat in real life? Let us know. And do they actually, attack like vampires? I don't know. The ones that I saw that were in the zoo,
They just sort of sat in their little.
sat upside down. Even to work as rudders would be nice.
That's kind of sort of along the lines of what we're sort of thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe something very similar to, well, not exactly the same, in a different way, kind of heading along the lines of the Mark II.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's going. But yeah, let us know if you think maybe you should do flapping arms or...
I don't think a Batman does flap though, does he? No.
No, he doesn't. Well, not from
Sort of
our
saws,
research.
right? I'm not saying you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting though.
How much of Patreon do I have to pay to put a mustache on?
I don't think I've ever had a mustache.
Well, we could put like one of those like stick-on mustaches. You don't have any of those, do you?
No, you have to make one.
There you go. Like would it be like one of those like a real like one like from the old days?
Yeah.
Or maybe like Marcel's old mustache. Maybe it was like that. That was the shizzle and nizzle, as it were. Yeah, very cool. Or maybe it could have been like we could put like a chopper look.
Yeah, the
There's
American
different
chopper
styles.
kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that show's on anymore. American
No,
chopper.
but it had a good run, didn't it?
It did have a good run. So what we do now? Do I need to bring the other camera in so we can do a scale test, or should we just tilt the camera down a little bit?
I think you can grab the camera. Yeah, grab the camera.
I'll bring the camera down because I think somebody asked in the episode if what the weight was. So we'll do that in the live stream. Yeah.
Okay, off you go.
As long as it blows in the wind. Oh, the mustache. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, hang on. Let's move this bird out of the way. Oh, by the way, if you just shimmy that one out of the way, which is just
We're running out of space out
running
here.
out of space. Okay, if Richard just shimmies that way a little bit. This is the bird. So he's got quite a big wingspan as well. And that's what we're going to be carrying on in a second. But first, I'll move this guy out of the way.
Yeah.
And we'll pop that down there, I think. And what are we going to do on that one? Are we doing the wings? What are we going to do?
Let me just wire it straight on it.
Wait.
Maybe
Okay.
grab the other
Smaller camera?
small camera. Yeah.
Close-up cam. Is that what they
Close
call
up
it?
cam. Up close and personal. Yeah, so I got a set of scales here. That's what we're gonna do.
What's that?
Hedgehog dust set says
bright red fur. It's way much starch on the Batman. It'll make him faster, says Marcel.
Yeah, I think it probably would, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to worry, nearly dropped the camera. It's all good. Not to worry. Okay, you got your camera changed there, Richard?
I can do. Yeah, so just adjusting cameras. Hang on. We're going to do split screen, aren't we?
No, I suppose.
What's the wingspan? It's 2.4 currently.
But we can get the measuring on it.
I think. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, so we're looking at this one. Can you see that?
Yeah, maybe I'll move a bit closer. Here.
Oh, yeah, you can see it. Yep, yeah, you're right.
You can see it?
Yeah, go down.
I've gone too close.
Back
close.
up. 2.4. Okay, so that's it. We're measuring in grams at the moment. I could probably change it later on for different.
Okay, so bear in mind, I think it's got like a little bit of a dummy weight on the back, but to compensate.
2.4 meters. Yes, correct. Yep.
But we'll get the measuring tape out again, just to double check that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put them on. Be it like I was saying before, this is without servos and all the electronics. I know you can hear me. I just can't see me. That's right. Okay, Richard, there you go. Can you measure it?
Well, I was wondering if otherwise you won't be able to see anything.
Oh, it's like a dark. I could just read it out. Hey, what does it say?
I'll just see if it's off the ground. No, it's not off. It's not off the ground. Okay, can you pass me a box of filament or something?
You're going to put it underneath it?
Yeah. Otherwise you can't see anything.
Oh, okay.
There's feet off the ground. Can you see that still? Yes, I think so. Yeah.
What about over there, Richard?
And so it was perfect. What's that over there? What's happening over there?
Stuck on something.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I think so. Can they see it? I think they can kind of see something.
Can you see the numbers? Not really.
I'll just bring this camera closer.
It's all good. I'll just back it up like that.
No, you. Okay, so at the moment we're sitting at, when Batman starts wobbling, 9.9. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, we can.
999 grams. There you go.
So it's 1 gram.
It's 1 kg.
Is that right?
Yep.
1 kg.
1 kg.
That's something. So you're not sure how that helps the
1 kg, yeah.
9.
999.
No, I wrote it down anyway, so we know.
Yeah, you wrote it down. You got a pencil?
Yeah. Just check on.
Yeah. I just write 1. That did.
No.
999. Yeah. I'll just put 999.
Okay. Upside down is 66.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay, so what was the next test? I think Marcel asked about exactly how long it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that right?
I can turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go and get a measuring tape.
Sure.
I don't think it would have changed, but you know.
Hey, it might have.
Might have done.
Might have grown in structure. Hang on, maybe tune them down. But yes, there you go, guys. So he's coming along nicely. Hurry, it's getting heavier. Marcel says, run. Lay off them beans, Batman. Yeah, very cool. Okay. Now you got it?
Yep.
There you go. And official measurements.
Oh, okay.
Official.
What is this measuring in? It's 1 meter.
How'd you choose that?
Oh yeah, 1.4. Yeah, 1.4.
Was it 1.4 or 2.4?
Oh yeah.
It's just there's an odd measuring tape. Yeah, it's 2.
No, it's 1.2.
What?
1.4.
No, there's 1 there.
Yeah, exactly. 1.4. 1.4 meters.
1.4 is there, is it?
No.
Yeah, this is that odd measuring tape.
Oh,
I'll get the other one.
I think it's 2.4.
This is
We got
weird.
2 measuring tapes, and one's the horrible one. Just to make life harder, it goes in 1 meter increments. But anyway,
Ah, man.
hey, did you find it?
No.
Anyway, so there you go, guys. We haven't got the data on that one yet, but we will do. But like I was saying before, hope you guys are having a great week, great day, and yeah, let us know what you've been up to. It's always cool. And then Rich will come back in a second with the correct measuring tape.
Don't know. Where'd you put it?
We haven't got it in the normal
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, he's found
It's
it.
hiding.
Behind the other one.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just,
just one of those things, you know.
I think it's 2.4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Such a weird measurement tape, though.
and I guess what we'll measure this
What
one.
do they say? Don't blame.
Don't blame the tools, right?
Don't blame the tools.
Okay, what do you got?
Yeah, 2.4. So it's
I guess-
2.4
Just show the camera on where you are.
there. That's where we're sitting, like there. 2.43. 243.
2.4. Right. Yep. Okay.
2. That's
And-
meters, by the way.
And we'll just go this
Not
way.
ounces or liters.
No, that's it. Okay, you got
I don't
that
know
one?
why you'd be measuring in milliliters. That's 140. So
1.4.
1.4.
Yeah. Okay, so 1.4 one way and 2.4 the other way. There you go, we'll write that down so we don't have to do that again. You guys coming out to the BC, Canada,
that's right, you
June
gotta-
to fly with us, open invite. Long range with Falcon Rad and I, then FPV the city with Whoops downtown. That sounds pretty cool, man. I don't know.
It'd be cool, though.
It would be cool. Maybe we could come virtually, and so then technically we are there. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make in person, you never know. You never know what's happening. I heard tomorrow there was Armageddon on, which is like a Comic-Con thing. And
Maybe swap this one.
well, they can stay there for temporary, but we can swap over the camera.
Yeah.
And we were planning to go that. We had it in the calendar. We were going to make an appearance at that, and then we totally forgot about it. So there you go. These things could happen. They might happen. You never know. You're always going to be positive. It's kind of very general. Keep you on your toes. You know that's the way. It's the way to live.
It's very
Non-committal,
committal.
but you know, it's there. It's there. It could happen. But yes, no, it's cool. No, it's very nice to be invited, and it goes out to all the other people out there. If you're in downtown city in Canada,
Go and check it out on Off Axis channel.
yeah, for sure, or be there in person. Yeah.
Yeah,
very
but
cool.
you have to get the details.
Oh yeah, to the details. Yeah. For sure. And what do you think of Batman? I think it's quite big. Isn't it? It's getting bigger
Every day.
every day. I guess.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, I'm sure I would definitely.
I'm positive.
Did you want to jump to that screen?
Yeah, sure.
How do I do that? Yeah, Canada for sure. We have a mate of ours that's always saying, "What about this one?" That one.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And it's always saying,
That's just a picture of the back of me.
no, but it's got the main screen. It's fine. It's always saying,
got back.
yeah, but it's the Batman. That's fine. He's sitting there, and he's always suggesting we should come over to Canada, and he says it's good things. So maybe we can. He's
This week on the H&R Racing Show, we'll continue building the world's first real flying, radio control Batman. That's right. He's got an FPV or first person camera for sight, so you can see as he flies through the skies through his eyes of Batman. And on this episode, we are sewing up the cape for flight. And all happens on the episode right now. Location for that. Wow! What kind of FPV aircraft would be at? Would it be Would it be long range? Okay, I'm Harry. And I'm Richard. And this is FPV RC Batman. Yes, I'm Batman. Okay, so he's a real flying RC Batman. And we have an FPV camera inside his head with a gimbal. And of course, in this one, we're going to continue right along. We're going to add some ball joints for his arms. We're going to work on his cape for flying. And hopefully, all going well, we'll get into gliding. Yes, it's going to be exciting. Let's get building.
Evening.
What do we want to say about this guy? Any thoughts? What do you think of the Sorry.
Sorry about that. I apologise. We're more relaxed regulations for drones than anywhere in the world. All of IG, all of it. Nice. Video's loud. Can you hear you guys?
Yeah,
I can't hear. Sorry. Can you hear us now? Let us know. We just saw something like one of those bars going to the red, and I was like, oh, is it just me? Maybe I'm yelling. Yes.
Okay, so so what I was going to say was about the sign of this one. It was interesting in terms of getting that nice shape.
Oh yeah, the shape of
the shape of the suit, but it tended to be too tight on one side.
We did it many times.
Okay,
can
cool,
hear
man.
now.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
nice.
And on the back here, over the back section, the bat section was quite hooked at one point.
Oh yes.
And then we had to unpick like 90% of it.
Oh yeah, we did that many times around.
Yeah.
Normally, we took it with a different style. We were going for reducing weight quite a bit on this one, so we did it a certain way. If you know that way of sewing, then you know that way, which means if you make a mistake here, then you're not so good over there. So yeah, normally we'd probably go in and add, if we didn't really care about weight.
We would have added an extra sleeve, as it were, additional sleeve, but of course that would mean adding more weight. So we went with a more exact approach, but of course it's a trade-off, being that you have to
make sure it's perfect, not just nearly perfect. Crafty, yes. That's the plan. That's what there you go. We were just talking about that there, in that part there, which is where we went astray on that one. But yes, and I think, should we jump forward to where it's actually being thrown? That'd be quite nice to show that on live stream. It's always quite nice to see the throw.
Yeah, here it goes.
It goes.
We didn't actually know if we should do this. Then we're like, the camera's rolling, let's just go for it.
Yeah, and it was quite cool how the wind bellowed underneath it.
Yeah, it does do an interesting thing because of the
dowling rods.
The dowling rods add an interesting, unique feature where under load they raise up quite a bit, right? It's like maybe like a 30%
raise. So at the moment, they're actually Batman's sitting in quite a lot
hogging.
But actually, when you put the wind under him and the lift there, it comes up quite a bit, which is exactly the kind of silhouette we wanted. Oh yeah, here you go. You might be seeing it slow-mo now, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see it pull back.
And it also flexes back too, which is kind of typical of Batman. So that's kind of the look we wanted. Let's do a slow-mo? Not quite yet.
No, the end thing.
Okay. But yes, that is the Batman for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What do you reckon? Should we jump over to the Eagle? Is there any other questions on the Batman before we jump into the next phase?
Did you want to do anything about that? Could do. I can work it out. Your swap page. Change it.
Okay. Sure, if you want.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you want any other questions. We can play with that.
Yeah.
And also, which is just going to try something. See if we can do that.
See if I can do that. Hang on a second.
Just going to try something. See if it works. I don't know. See if we can pull it off.
Oh. Give me a second. Carry on.
Just So which is just going to so regards to the Batman. We'll get into that in a second. But yes, hopefully you guys are making exciting things. If you guys are working on planes or anything, let us know.
Or anything.
You might not be making a plane, you might be making a boat.
Could be making a full size one.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think I quite like the his arms and stuff like that, because his head and the arms are the scan parts that we did. Yeah, so it's effectively Richard.
Yep, it is. Yep.
Can we bring that up on screen?
You should be able to. Just hang on a second. I'm bringing it up so make
just
sure.
Bring up as photos or something. Yeah, we're just going to share something. Okay.
Hang on a second.
You find it?
Yep.
No, nearly. Hey, and Mike's joined the stream. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Making a mess, does that count?
Yes.
You get an A+. No, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool when you're doing something. Yes, and thanks so much for tuning in, brother. Nice. If people out there not too sure what the prop is, Mike from New Zealand, very good robot designer? Droid.
How would you
maker.
describe yourself then?
Yeah, how would you describe yourself then, Mike?
Awesome.
Awesome, other than awesome, cool. And are you going to go to Armageddon on the weekend? Yes. So. Yeah, okay. Can we do that multiple times or not? Individual?
Sort of. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That seems to be working. Yeah, I think we can do that.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is a different segment on the channel. We came up with an idea. We thought, oh, well, we'll just throw it in. We'll kind of include you in the design process. I'm not sure. You all good? Yeah, design you, include you into what goes on behind the scenes to make the channel, to make the show, as it were. And you're good? You got it? But yeah, so it's just more like a multi-choice questionnaire. Does it change anything? Not really.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's including you. Yeah, just for your benefit. Yeah, for interaction. Yeah.
Okay, so what? Hang on, I'm completely not even sure.
Mike says he's not going to go to Armageddon this round. Got a few things on. Yeah, for sure. Everybody's busy, especially at Anzac weekend,
Which is what it is.
which is what it truly is. I'll go into what Anzac's about in a second, but yes.
Okay, so what I was going to show you was the thumbnail selection that we'd made for this week's episode, which was the Batman, obviously, since we're talking about that.
Oh, yes.
And so what we wanted to know was just more like a bit of a feedback. Which one would you, if you saw it for the first time,
Oh, yeah.
which one would you click?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So if you're just...
we made some extra ones this time around, and we thought, oh, well, we'll include it in the live stream. So, okay, so the first one, I guess what we can do is...
And one of them's the one that's currently used, by the way.
Yeah, but we don't have to use that one. If everybody votes a different way, we'll go with that one, yeah. So
we've got 4 to choose from.
Yeah, okay.
So what did it say?
I don't know if we'll do this segment again, but we thought we'd try something different. And oh no, that's the back of my head. Okay, so is that us? No, that's. Oh yeah, that's okay, isn't it? What do you want bigger?
Like, can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
It's that one right there.
This one.
The up one.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, so this is one. So we'll call this Exhibit A. if you're gallery, I guess you'd say. So this is one. Let us know if you vote for this one. Just put it like an A. Okay, so this is the first option. This is like another option. This is B. So let us know on the comments.
So it's a little closer, and then moodier lighting.
Moodier lighting. We're going to kind of, with this particular one, we're kind of going with the idea of like the Robert Pattinson one, kind of that kind of style. And then option C, let us know a little bit further back.
Yeah, which effectively is, I think it's what it is currently.
Yeah.
So it's a little, you can see the wing a bit more, but
yeah. And then option D. So just let us know.
It's sort of more forward flight.
During the daytime. So there you go. So
so I'll go back again for A.
For A, this is A. So a bit closer up, but during the daytime. So more kind of, what would you say, Christian Bale kind of style. And then this one would be more like the Robert Pattinson version. This is B, so let us know.
And then C is a bit further back. And then we've got the D, which is more sort of attack.
Attack. So yeah, just let us know in the comments which one you think. And then if there's an overwhelming number, we'll change it to that. There you go.
What they say on those chat sheets, like, cast your votes now.
Cast your votes.
And they go ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, so a little bit of interaction for you there. A different idea that we had. So, what we could do now is...
A or D? We've got our votes are coming in now.
Our votes are coming in.
I'll write them down.
Okay, so we got an A or a D from another CG. Cheers. Nice. If you need us to bring it back up on the screen, let us know. It's no problem. And then we'll start. We'll move Batman out of the way, and then we'll start into the the bird.
What?
Oh, later on. Yeah, and I think the Where did we put that plane? Oh, it's just in there. Yeah. And I think on that one we will be working at the putting the motor in.
Okay, Hedgehog reckons D.
D or B? Okay.
D and B. Okay. There's
Yeah. Okay.
not D and V.
So we've got 2 Ds, 1 A and 1 B. That is the vote so far. Let us know if there's anybody else out there that
Can you flick between A and yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
you
Yeah,
know.
we should. Between A and D. Okay. Okay, we'll bring it back up. Yeah. It's a different idea, you know. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is D, right? No, this is
A. Oh, yeah,
that's D. This is D. Okay, guys, so this is D, and A was the other one.
A.
A. And then Mike,
D.
D or A?
Or A.
Okay,
then
so I'll write
we've
that
got
down.
B.
D
And we got
or A.
C in there too.
A. So that's
A, B, C, and D. There you go. Cast your votes now.
So,
A.
yep, okay, so we got an A, a confirmed A. Okay, so we got 1 confirmed A. Okay, so anybody else want to concrete down those votes? Okay, we'll put that, yeah, we'll write it down, yeah. Okay.
A and D, you reckon? Okay.
Okay, yep.
I mean, it's kind of a personal...
D, okay, it's a personal decision. Yeah, all good.
There's no wrong.
There's no wrong, that's just something different, some different idea. Yep.
D, okay.
Okay, we can flick it through just in case they want to change their opinion.
So you can change it.
Yeah, you can change it if you want. It's fine.
D, C,
Yeah.
B, A.
Yep. I'll sell my vote for $5. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a politician.
Nice. Okay, is that all the voting? Let us know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
So it looks like, what are we going with? And you got Mike's one and A?
yeah. And Mike said A or D.
Okay. So,
Okay, well, just a little tally. Hang on.
what's the vote saying?
Well, I think at the moment we're
We've
tied
got one-
between A and D. Yeah. So which one do you guys reckon?
What's the deciding vote?
No,
So
it's
we got two
Yeah.
for A.
Oh, wasn't it? Yes, a couple.
A couple, yeah.
Yeah. So A and D, we're sitting at a tie there, guys. We're sitting at a tie. So what should we do between that? I guess is that a judge vote or is that should we just?
So is it A or D? So
Yeah.
they are quite similar, aren't they, those two?
Okay.
So this is the A, and
Yeah.
this is the D.
Yeah.
So I think it might get a judge.
Yeah. But either way, but we can leave it there as a tie. What's saying? Nobody even does it, do they?
D for deal.
Or say, I said paper procedure. Nice.
Okay, so yeah. So it's a split between A and D. So I guess what we could do.
So.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, that's even.
what-
Yeah, that's fair though.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll
So we're confirmed A or D as the tie, and we'll leave it like that. Oh, we're changing votes, are we? What? Oh, we're gonna, hang on. This might be the deciding vote. Unless CG's changed his vote there.
D.
D. Are we gonna keep those votes? And we go all happy with D, which is D. This is D, right?
No, this is
Yes, no, this is D.
this is D. This
Yeah.
is it. This is it.
So we're happy with this vote.
Okay, we're going.
Okay.
We're going with D.
Okay, the votes are in.
Final.
Final?
What do they say? Third and final.
No, I think it's in NFL. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Rugby.
Don't they say that with a judge? Are they doing like a fire sale?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay,
any
one.
other bets?
Any other 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it's D then. Okay, so
Okay,
there
D
you go,
will be what we
change it to.
Change it to.
Okay, cool guys. Yeah,
Thanks
no.
for helping
Thanks
us out.
for something a different kind of idea. Lock it in. Yeah,
Okay, we got
okay.
D. Okay, so after the stream we've got some homework to do, so we'll put it into D.
Go once, go twice. You know. Okay, so we'll change that over after the stream. There you go. There you go. Came up with a different segment for you guys.
Yeah,
Is it kind of like fourth wall kind of?
behind the
Fourth
scenes.
wall, kind of behind the scenes, what goes on. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, that was kind of it's a little different, little segment we came up with for you guys. So a bit different. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change this guy out, move him away because it takes up so much room, and then we're going to start working on the eagle. And yeah, that should be good. Once Richard moves out of the way, we'll be able to do that. That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay. It's okay. And we were talking about holidays. We have over here something called Anzac.
You wouldn't say it was a
No, not so much. That was when they a lot of people lost their lives. It was like I don't know where they have it in the States and other countries. I'm not sure. So like a war memorial type service type thing, and that's what goes on in the morning. Yeah, we normally go to all those things, don't we?
We try our best.
We try our best. Usually we don't go to the one in the dawn service, but we normally get up earlier and do it. So I assume we'd probably be doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. So salute to those people. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
All right. I'll move this out of the way, and then we'll set up for
the. We'll set up for the bird. Okay. But we've made some pretty good progress with the bird. Yeah.
I'll put it up completely out of the way.
Yeah, just completely. I'm gonna.
It's so big.
It's quite big. And yeah. Oops. Yeah, you're good. All right. All right. Moving it that way a little bit. All right.
You need to go and get that glue.
One of them might, did you? Yeah. All right. But there, yeah. All right, all right. All right. Okay. We're gonna go back to split screen when we get back into this. I think it's a good idea. And the bird, here's the bird. What's it saying? Early bird gets the worm, something like that. There he is. All right. What do we reckon? Change to the split screen. Yep, I won. Yep. Nope, wrong one again. Yeah. Ah!
What's that?
Oh, I keep clicking the wrong one.
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
Ah! Yeah. There you go.
From the last stream.
What's that?
This tape. This tape.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of tape.
Nope. Horizontal, not really. That one. There you go. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, guys. Technical difficulties.
All right. So this is the eagle.
Oh yeah. Let me tilt that down a little bit. I just tilt it down a little bit so they can see a bit of angle.
Oh yeah. Yes, but we have to thank everyone for joining in on the stream.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yes, very much. Awesome.
Very awesome. Okay. There you go. We're reset, guys. Sorry about that little intermission. We should be playing. Oh, we've got music playing. So, there you go. So, thanks for enjoying that music in the background. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so where do we leave off, Harry? Since we're diving into the world of this guy, so get you guys up to date.
Okay, so on the last, and so far on the build, what we've been doing is we've been working on this guy, and he's kind of a mainly lightweight frame wing, and then at the front section pretty much
Front leading edge, yeah.
Front leading edge is all
PLA Pro, or what they call that recycled PLA Plus, PLA Pro.
Yeah. It's
Recycled
what we call it in New Zealand. And yeah, that's where it's at. And what we were doing on the last stream, we were fixing these flaps, so now they are fully operational. Can you see that?
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, and then over the side as well.
Yeah, so before that wasn't possible. And why was that not possible?
A couple of things. Mainly on the other side, there was a blocker.
Yeah.
And then also the elevator. Now, we had a couple of suggestions from Robert on the last live stream to get some clear filament.
Clear.
I just remembered that we forgot to do.
Yeah, like a rudder, but we can add that in post. That's not such a big deal.
Which you probably, hopefully won't see it because it's clear.
Yeah, and we also need to add...
and at the moment we're tackling the motor
and servos.
Specifically for mounting them, right?
No.
And we did get a delivery for servos this week as well.
Yeah. So there you go, that's what it's all about.
So normally what we'd do is we'd actually check to see if the servos are in the right working.
Okay. Yeah.
And
we could do that.
Probably you could actually do the wiring for them as well before you put them in.
Yes.
Because you'd probably be doing a wire harness.
Yes, right. We just make our own. We always did.
Yeah. Did you want me to go and get that glue?
Yeah, well, otherwise I can.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
look.
All good?
Yeah. Like you can bring those servos over for me if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Or do you want to head off and get some more glue?
Yeah. So what do you guys reckon of this guy? Looking pretty good. Hopefully he's looking the part now.
And that's one of the servos that we're going to use it. Something like that.
Oh yeah, we've got a little Emax. It's not sponsored, it's just what came in the mail when we ordered it. It's called an Emax ES08MA2. Yeah, just what we could acquire ourselves. But if Emax did want to sponsor us,
you let us know. Okay, there you go.
click the link below.
Yeah, all good?
Yeah,
I'm just seeing if there's any wire looms we could use.
Wire loom?
You know, to run some wire through.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like what wire?
You know, like normal.
I got a positive and a red wire over here with the.
Yeah, it's a bit heavy though.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of heavy gauge.
Okay. We might not be able to do the wire.
It's heavier, slightly heavier gauge.
Okay.
Where's that light stuff that I have?
Oh, and that bag.
Yeah.
We might have that here. Maybe. We'll see what we've got. We might not be able to do that depending on whether we have the supply here or not. I guess technically I could go and pick it up.
Alright.
Technically I could go and pick it up midstream. What do they call that? Ad lib, right? Just over here. What about this one? Here, right here.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have spotted some.
Oh yeah, that could be long enough.
Okay, I think we might be right for that. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to work out how everything's going to be working on this guy, and we've got managed to source some wire. That's good.
Is that long enough? Should be long enough. Yeah,
It's a couple of pieces, eh? Like, it's not just that one piece, right?
But yes, hopefully you guys
that's what we got here.
enjoy it.
So that's what they look like in a little box. And there you go. All good, eh?
Yep, you want me to go and hop and get that?
I can get it.
Sure, if you want.
What do you need? Do you need just one? Or two? One each?
2 each is what else is it?
Two each? All right.
Should just go and grab it and come back.
Okay.
You just run those wire harnesses through.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Just gonna go and get some glue.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Keys. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a little tester here, I think. Let's see what happens if I can turn it on. See what happens. Oh yeah, that seems to be working. You can see that. Maybe if I put a little head on it, you might be able to see that easier. You can see it? You can see it? I'll turn the slide on. Nice. There you go. All right, so how's everybody's week? Hopefully it was a good one. Harry's just gone off to the shop. He'll be back in a couple of minutes. As soon as it's a holiday tomorrow, we won't have a chance to go to the shop otherwise. So if we want any chance of getting the episode done for next week for you guys, we have to get the glue now. Okay, so if you guys can see that. There you go. You can see it's working. That's good. Awesome. Good stuff. So it's one tested. Yeah. Oh. There's one down, so we can test that. Oh, I lost that. Oh, good. If you've got any suggestions about what you'd like us to, or any ideas about other builds or existing builds, it doesn't have to be necessarily this particular build. It could be on, I don't know, say the VTOL dropship or other ones like that. Feel free to drop a comment. I'll be happy to jot it down, or we can talk about it. Or if you've got something specific about what you've been flying yourself, I can look at it on the, I guess I could do like a Google search if you had something specific that you're working on at the moment with your particular aircraft. I guess it doesn't have to be an aircraft, it could be something you're working on or whatever. Alright, so that's that one done. Actually, I can just take it out of the box, that's good. So I think we'll use that one for that side. And I'll see if I can grab another one for the other side. Where did Harry leave them? Over here, I think. Yeah. Here we go. I think it runs on 3 servos because you've got one R-on per wing, and then you've got another one in the middle for the elevator. Just do a little check to make sure everything's working correctly. Yep, just checking, making sure the stream's working. Yep, I think it's working. It's good. Never really know. You're just going to check these things. Okay, so that's one servo checked, and that's what they look like. That little guy. It's a little analog servo, apparently. Little, tiny little guy on there. There you go. So that's that one done, and he'll go effectively in the wing underneath. Into there, I think. Where is it? There was a placement there somewhere. Hang on. Whoa. Yeah, oh, okay, it's at the front edge. All right, cool. Cool. Okay, so it's one down. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I guess we've got 2 more to check. Do you guys use these little servo checkers rather than doing the whole servo? Rather than doing the whole what do you call it, install and then finding out it doesn't work? It's always quite a good idea to sort of tackle it ahead of time, as it were. Yep. Nice. There you go. For that one. Same deal. I got the same one. We got the same one for all 3 servos. These ones pull a bit more. Normally when you're in these sort of like microgram sort of stuff, it's sort of around the sort of like 9 gram kind of weight class. But these are sort of a bit stronger. Sort of like around sort of like somewhere between like 12 and 15. We sort of had to work that out a little bit when we were sort of doing the trial and error with the wingsuit, the Mark II wingsuit, with these particular guys, because they didn't really take to that load on the wings. So we had to learn that the hard way, unfortunately. You don't really know until you actually just do it. So I think it was just, it's holding quite well now. well, we did because we did the testing in the wind tunnel, and that proved out quite successful. So and that was, it was probably turned on for quite a few hours non-stop, really. So that's good. So what do you guys think of the what progress we've made with the Mark II wingsuit? I was pretty excited about it myself when we did the episode last week, I think it was. I think I might have got the, yeah, I did, yeah. Got the battery wrong way. Okay, so check the next one. There you go, it's pretty good. It's working as well. All right, so there's 2 down. That's cool. Nice. Okay, and then we've got the third and final one to go. So I think we'll be using him, like I was saying earlier, one goes up here and the other one goes here, and then we've got an elevator in the rear, which I think actually, strangely, I think from memory, the servo actually sits way at the front, and he's got a massive long cable to the elevator at the back. It's kind of funny. But yeah, they've got their own sort of unique. I guess he had a big problem with getting the center of gravity as well. So you can understand where they're coming from. Put all the weight, everything at the front. Yeah, and then I've got another little head to check out, so you guys can see it from your angle. Nice. If you've just joined the stream, we are currently, we were just previously working on the Batman. We're looking at the Batman in detail, doing some weight calculations and things like that on that particular episode, which of course was the episode this week. So we did some measuring, scales, like I was saying, the weight, and yeah, it was looking pretty good. So it's like anything, it's coming together, and we've got a good glide from the Batman itself, and it's working out pretty well. And that one's working out pretty well too. Look at that. Awesome, good stuff. Okay, so they're all checked. It's good. So we've got 3 working servos now. It's good. Now it's just a case of wiring them in, really, and then rechecking to see if the well, to get all calibrated correctly and get those lines in. But it's a good start. You got to start somewhere, so you might as well start with testing. Okay, I'll put that out of the way. A little servo checker that came in handy. Yeah. And I knew that we had something going on, something funky happening with this particular guy. This was the... We're going to try and retract it. Interesting. Alrighty. Yeah, so hopefully that clears in the background. We're just working on the Crowley High. It seemed to have a little jam, unfortunately. So I'll have to be working on that at the same time while I'm doing this. Okay, so to set it up, what do I need to do? Probably turn the eagle upside down would probably be easiest. So I guess I'll do that. I'll move those servos out of the way and see what we can do. I can use that again, I think. But thanks everyone for joining on the stream. Harry's just down the road at the moment. Be back very shortly. There you go. Okay, so it looks like it's recovering. It's good. You guys see that? I think you can. Yeah, you can. Yep, it's all good. Okay, so I'm just working on this fairly high because it seems to have been doing something funky. There's something odd happening. Just put this new spool in, you see. So this is what we're working with. It is a PLA Pro. It's called Silver Grey by our sponsors KiwiFil. We're using that that filament there. Maybe I'll spool it out a bit. Seems a bit loose in the tension. It's pretty easy to. Not quite right, but if I spool it up again, it'll be right now. Yep. Seems okay. It's good. Nice. And how's everybody's day going? Hopefully it's going pretty well. So it's starting to actually rain here quite a bit. I think they said it was like a it's going to be like a lot of rain and that kind of thing happening, but hopefully it passes. Some kind of storm, I think, further up north. Nice. Okay, just spool it in again. Hopefully that does the trick. So you want to know what I'm doing? Just a little error with the. Oh yeah, I can bring the camera in. You guys can see what I'm doing. That'll be right. See it? Just doing a little troubleshooting with this guy at the moment. You can see that? Yeah, there we go. Seems to take that okay. Maybe we're just doing a little extrude, just see how that goes. Yeah. So it sort of has to heat up while we're doing that. It's sort of, I'm working on a couple of projects at the same time. Yeah. So this is for we're trying to make a 3D printed design, just for our one of our sponsors, one of the newer ones called T Hobby. So that's what we're doing at the moment. And well, if it all goes well, it should come out quite nice. Hopefully in this stream we'll be able to do that. All good, eh? So I managed to clear it. So in theory, it should be right. So it's spooling in now, as you can tell. Yeah, it's not on there at the moment. I guess they're all there to watch the Batman, which is fair enough. Okay, so you just went to the extruder. Does it extrude? Let's go again. Didn't see anything coming out. Maybe there's a blockage somewhere.
You called me in without a word. I followed close, I never turned. Your eyes confess what lips once said.
Interesting. Seems to be an issue still. Not sure what's going on there. We can retract it, okay, but doesn't seem to spool in correctly for some reason.
Just retract it and then turn it back on.
And I can tell you feel it strong in the back of my mind. When the truth stays cold, you pull me close.
Yeah.
It might not be anything to do with the filament either. It might be something to do with inside the extruder.
Could be.
There's always something going on with these guys.
Yeah. Did the servos work on that machine?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you could always. The other thing you could do is we could do a direct feed into it.
That's a good idea.
Something else just.
Let's cool it down and then we'll jump into the next one.
Leave it be. Cool.
There you go. Things that arise, right?
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Have a good night there. Another CG. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
No worries.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks
But thanks
for
very
tuning
much
in,
for joining in.
Yeah, for sure.
And I could see a couple of your earlier comments. You might have been super keen.
What's that?
Well, I think from memory that it was like an hour out.
Oh, yeah. I said 55 minutes. That's cool.
But thanks nonetheless. Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And in terms of the episode, what are we going to do?
For next week,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We will, well, we had something planned, and we will be working on it, on the machine to do it. Not this machine, different, something else. And it wasn't doing exactly what we wanted, so we might have to delay that idea and work on something else.
Yeah.
But you'll know next week, I guess.
If we manage
to do something in that time.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We haven't started at all.
No, I haven't started. But
We're troubleshooting, and then
we're troubleshooting it.
still troubleshooting.
Yeah. Oh, what we could do is, what else could you do? Could you mount these fellas?
I was going to wire them in actually.
Oh, yeah, well, are you going to put a wire in through here? Or are you going to do
The wire looms as well.
the wire looms? Okay.
Yeah.
So flip it around and do that, I guess. So what do you want to work on next?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I put it around that way. Do you need to bring it around this side?
So you can do that. All right. Just tie it onto that and bring them in.
Pull it through. Yeah. Do you have the plug that goes into there, or are you just going to wire it direct? Wire it direct in.
Oh, we can always wire a plug on. That's not a big deal. I'll probably just wire it. Nice. We need duct tape or something.
Duct tape.
Insulation tape?
We need 3 cables, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's like anything, it's always tricky to pull these through.
Yeah, for sure.
Should check this out.
What's that one? Oh, yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Which one?
Not sure.
You start with face.
Okay. And we're just going to pull those wire looms through in a second. It's still cooling now. Well, it's long enough, isn't it? What do you reckon? Put a knot on it? Or do you think you just tape it direct?
Hey?
What do you reckon? Put a knot on it?
Yeah.
you want to put 3 through it, Jen?
Yeah.
Let's take another black one, perhaps. For now, you can always cut it afterwards and then put it back through again for the other side. We need positive, negative, and signal. And there you go, put that through there. Pull these wires through, it'll be quite nice to get the wire looms through. How we going?
Yeah.
Oh, you click the top thing.
Which way?
The white thing. Everybody's got their own kind of get up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so how's your trip down the road, anyway?
Nothing exciting.
Thought it might have been. Thought it might have been.
No, we got the glue on came back.
Ah, okay. So if you're just joining the stream, we are in the workshop and we're streaming on 2 platforms. We are on Facebook at the moment and we are on YouTube. So if you want to see the full experience, head over to YouTube. We would say that. But nonetheless, you're more than welcome. It is a 3D printed plane that we're working on. It's got 2 filaments that we're using. Well, technically a couple of filaments actually. It's got TPU filament, which is a rubbery compound for the hinge, or the moving surfaces. There's PETG for the, what would you call it, like specific hinge mechanisms. Like say for example the elevator, that kind of thing. The strong points, and it has PLA Plus or PLA Pro recycled filament from our good sponsors KiwiFil. And it has a lightweight filament, which is the black one that you can see there. That's what we're doing. And at the moment we are attempting to wire in the servos. That's what we're trying to. That's what we're trying to do.
That's what we're trying to achieve.
That's what we're
hoping
to achieve.
Hoping to achieve.
Would it be easier that way or spin it over?
Probably up the other way.
Yeah.
Maybe if we.
What's your technique for putting these in? We always tend to do it with a bit of string ahead of time, and then do some adjustments later on, if we can.
That's a general technique, isn't it?
Give it a pull. What was that?
I think
Okay.
just making sure that we're all good.
All good?
Yep.
This may be difficult.
Maybe. How big was that hole that we drew? I think the knot might be too big.
Ah. Okay. I was going to say, it didn't feel like I was ever going to get to it.
That's it. I'll just make it.
Okay. You probably turn that one on, you think? Or what do you think the technique for beating that guy?
Technique for that guy? Yeah, I think you should do it individually on the top. See what this is.
It's disconnected all and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, turn it off. Did we have that technique earlier? Can't remember if we had that technique recently on that one. It's like all anything mechanical. Sometimes it plays ball, sometimes it does not. But we were hoping to get some 3D printing done, like we were saying. But it is not to be.
On that one?
Just yet, anyway.
No, we'll get it going.
Okay, so what are you doing there?
Well, I was just going backwards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But thanks very much for everyone for joining in. This is what we're doing. And so far the Eagle's looking pretty good.
Yeah, taking a lot longer than I thought.
Hmm.
Normally, I thought this would have been a bit quicker, but hey, it's whatever. I could understand if we were making, if we were designing it, it would take a bit longer.
Hmm. Certainly initially.
Yeah, definitely initially. Hang on. Right. Get this right.
Oh yeah, okay, I know. I can't really see that, it's a bit far away. Is it an A? I think it's an A.
We'll call it A.
We'll say A. Thanks very much for joining in. It's a little far away. I can't quite see your name. Sorry about that. But yeah, we'll call you A. Yes, we are just working on the RC Eagle, which is this guy here. A 3D printed plane. Not our design, the specific one, but we do have many designs on our show. And early in the stream, you can go back and scrub back if you like. Or just head over to the link in the description, which was all about the Batman series that we're making on our channel. So that's when we're designing and making that going. We're doing some glide testing this week on this week's episode.
Radio controlled Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's coming along. This one's coming along pretty good. And we're just trying to wire in some wiring looms on this guy.
So that's what we're attempting to do. So we're attempting to do a Y harness. I think
Eventually, it will be.
eventually probably would be, yeah. So we've got effectively on this particular aircraft, the stations for where the servos are about here on each side, and yeah, that's what we're attempting to tackle. Well, you give it a try. Just see how it is.
Yeah, we just don't want that pulling.
Okay. No worries. Okay.
Going pretty good.
Doing pretty good.
Okay, how's that?
Okay, pretty good. We're gonna try again.
Okay, good luck.
Gonna feed it back in. Feels like there's quite a lot of resistance right off the bat.
Feels okay for mine.
Yeah. Try and keep that momentum. Yes!
Yes, we got it. We got one.
So by the way, we'd already put the string in ahead of time on the last stream, I think it was.
Yes.
So I think this is part 11
On this live stream.
series. Yeah.
Yes.
And are we trying to do the sort of diving into the sort of electronics in this one?
Yeah, well, at least get these looms in. That's what it's all about. And that'll be connected to something like this. Little servo there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So I just did a little servo check just to make sure they're working before we dived into this particular test. Otherwise, it would be kind of pointless
Yeah.
or disheartening, shall we say? If you.
Disheartening, sorry. Yeah.
But yes, you're more than welcome to join in on the stream. Yep. Just if you got any comments or suggestions about anything, or just
Ideas that they think we can make.
or just want to join in about what you did this week, yeah, feel free to drop in the chat. It's a fairly informal live streams that we do.
I guess some live streams are quite strict, aren't they?
Some are pretty strict, yeah.
But yeah, this is not that kind of stream. Yep.
Too well.
Too good.
Too good. There you go. That's on.
Yep. Want some tape to hold that in place? And then we can cut it. Okay.
So we want to put another one on these other sides, or?
Yeah, good. One there. Do we have any more wires?
I'll see what I can do.
In ideal world, we got some extra wire and then we don't have to cut it just yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got some in, yeah.
We did?
Yep.
Nice.
So you did 2 reds and 1 black. So I need 2 blacks.
Like,
You can't do it. I'm not strong enough. And this plastic's good.
yeah, strong plastic. I thought the Batman one was quite good this week. I quite like it. So it's quite good. I'm working on something like iconic, like Batman. It's rules that you can't do, you know. It's one of those things.
I guess it could just be red, couldn't it?
It can be red. Yeah. Rules about Batman when you're attempting such a thing.
Like, what's the rule?
You know, there's you can't do this, you can't do that. It has to be, it has to follow. Or for instance, a wing has to be like Batman.
Oh yeah, okay.
You can't like suddenly make him like a flapping bird. Batman doesn't flap. Not that I know.
Okay, so
Yep.
not that you're aware of.
No, not that I'm aware of. No.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit more.
Yeah, sure. Right.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
try pulling it
through
out.
there.
Try pushing it. The other one went through all right. So hopefully this one does.
Back it up. You lift it up.
Sure.
Oh yeah, go again.
It was just the wrong angle.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Got it.
That's that one. Try again. Try there. Okay, cool.
Hang on. Bring it down. Yeah, angle's too high.
Try there.
Try that. Put it down again.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, no. Oh,
No, no.
Oh no.
That was
That was a bad
a bad pull.
That was a bad pull.
Oh no. Roll them upside down.
Alright.
Okay. So we've got one in.
We got one.
Just focus on the positives there.
Yeah.
And now we've got the other side stuck in the wing.
Oh no, it's just there.
Okay.
The rope snapped. No.
That's not very good, is it? This is what happened. Okay, so you another bit of string?
Yeah, I got some longer string.
Cool.
How are we going to put that back there?
How did we do it last time?
Not sure, can't remember.
Did we do it with a bit of wire or something? Suspect we might have.
Maybe you don't even need this.
Okay, you want to maybe feed it in from that side?
Sure. Is that on Facebook? Oh.
Thanks very much for joining in.
Sure. This will be interesting.
It was going so well.
It was. We were going good. That's the difference when you're doing it live. It's a bit dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, so if you just join the stream, we are
Trying to throw
troubleshooting that because the whoa, that's not gonna. Can you hold that out of the way? That's gonna hit something.
Hit the camera.
Break sim.
I'll hold this in.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah, that's good to hold. Other end.
Okay. Do you have a thinner one?
Thinner than that.
Yeah. No?
Not really. No.
You lift it up so it's like, think like that. Goes through there, right? Okay. This will be interesting. No hole.
Can't find a hole.
No. This is going to be interesting.
You think you're ready to get it done?
Hey?
Do you think you're ready to get it all the way through?
Well, you have to do it from the outside, don't you?
If you have to remake it.
How far are we at there? Right. We straighten it up. Okay, so if you just join the stream, we've got one side in,
One looms in.
and then we're
Attempting to do the second one.
attempting to do the second one, and then of course the cable snapped, and we're pulling it through. So
It's not much use.
it's going to make things look pretty awkward now.
I can hold this if you want.
Okay, that's fine.
You got?
Yeah.
I just hold the plane. What is that? Can you see it out the other end?
So there.
Right.
Wonder what's stopping there. There it is. Same spot. Probably the problem last time, eh?
Why it jammed last time?
Hmm.
What is that? You think?
You do. I guess it's sitting on there, right?
Probably. We were doing so well.
We were. No. Nope. Not there.
Right.
Okay. So what's the idea to get that fixed? We need to heat the bottom of that, cut a hole,
Got a hole and have a look.
or you could just do it with a drill.
What's that? Do that section.
Drill that section, yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's put on the gas fan. What the
annoying.
problem is, Mike says, is there a sleeve or is it just going up a hole in the wing? There is kind of a sleeve.
We had to make one.
But we did have it right. And we made our own hole, as it were. But for this section over here, it's for the equipment would be over there. It doesn't have one. We had to drill it because of the way it was printed. So technically, yes and no to that answer.
There's a hole there.
There is a hole there.
There's gonna be a hole. There's gonna be a big hole.
Yes. So thanks for tuning in. We just have to make it a bigger hole.
And how's Mike's week been?
Yeah. How's your week been, man?
Unfortunately, we didn't make it down to Auckland to give you a heads up, but
We did have it in the cards to go down and see the McKenna. But maybe we'll try and get this is the winter one.
I thought maybe I could get either side of it.
That's an idea.
Hopefully, they don't go all the way through the wing. It is this wing, right?
Mike says, could you go through from the other end and then pull it back? Great idea. Could we do that with you? Okay. Pull it in from the other side.
What do you mean?
No, pull in one way.
That's what we're trying to do.
We'll try it from that other end. Diabolical. Which is, I think, the reason why it.
I think this is why we're having that problem.
Why it got the wire got jammed.
You go from your side?
Is that a big cavity hole there?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. It didn't go all the way through, which would make a lot of sense. But no, it had the
It had the cable out there. Didn't it?
Oh no!
Just get the jaw on an angle. And maybe you can change that one to IG or something.
Sorry?
I can drill this way to do that. Actually.
You want to use that one?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit annoying.
It's not like everybody wants to put holes in their plane.
No, I guess ultimately it'll make the plane lighter.
It will.
People were saying on the last stream that he's a heavy boy. So.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I could go from the other side and just poke it through.
You might be able to see it when it comes past.
Yeah.
And then maybe adjust from there.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining in. If you're just joining in, we are
Trying to
put these cables into his wings. And then pull back a cable. Yep, you're onto it. That's what we've been.
It's the plan.
That was the plan. It kind of went to custard when the string broke.
Is that it out now?
Yeah,
Did that come out?
possibly. I can't. Oh, it has to be. I can't see the wings there.
I will flip it upside down. That's fine. I got it.
Sorry?
You can flip it upside down. I think it went quite far that time.
Okay. Got it?
Yeah, I got this in.
Cool.
No, we don't spike ourselves.
Oh yeah, got it.
You got it. Okay.
Okay, so that.
You need a pair of pliers or something to bring that in?
Yeah.
Yeah, got this one?
Yeah.
And then we'll do exactly what Mike says, pull it back the other.
Yeah. I guess this time at least it's a bit of wire, whereas the last time was a bit of string, right? So we just grab some long nose pliers.
Long nose pliers, then.
Nice.
You can change this one to the other one.
You can do that, yeah, sure. Okay, so we got it through. There we go, guys.
Thanks for watching. If you want to carry on, over to our YouTube channel where this one will carry on. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, so maybe we'll try the same trick again, but this time we'll use the wire method. A bit stronger, and then hopefully it won't be in, less likely to snag or whatever. That's the idea anyway. All good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, so just hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Kind of on the wrong camera. I'll move it over here, you might see it easier. There you go. So just trying to thread these into the wing. Like Mike was saying, this is in the original design there was wire, what do you call it, holes for the wire looms to go, but of course the printing didn't quite come out the way we wanted it to, so we're having to adjust. But saying that, we're nearly there. If we get these wires and effectively go in terms of the wing wires, this is effectively all that needs to go to the wings, and other than that, just the push rods, and then you'll be away laughing for that section anyway. Where'd you put the tape, eh? Oh yeah, I got it.
Should be on the table.
Which is what you want at the end of the day, right? All right. We have to thank everyone for joining in on the stream. And the series as well. Yeah. After all, apparently this is, I looked at the chart when we were making this particular, scheduling this live stream. It said apparently this was the 11th in the series.
And this, wow.
So it's one a week for 11 weeks.
There you go.
We were actually planning on doing a couple of things this week.
We were planning to do a flight.
We were planning to go for a flight, so we had everything geared up for that. We had all the batteries on charge and stuff, and then
Something else happened.
Then we couldn't get the machines working, so we had to change tactics. And well, it's still what do you say? It's still pending. Would that be the right word?
Painted pending.
The I guess the jury's still out on that one.
If we can get that sorted.
But yeah, so stay tuned. We'll just keep an eye on the community post tab over on our YouTube channel. It'll hopefully it will populate and say one of these days, very shortly, it will say, Harry and Richard are out flying, or something like that. Which would be good. It'd be good to get back out in the live stream flying situation. It's always good to get outside and get some. After all, at the end of the day, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Get some flights in. Can you start pulling that through?
Yeah. From whereabouts?
From that cable.
That dangerous cable from the corner.
Yeah.
But yes, if you're just tuning in, we are trying to wire this. You all taped up? You ready?
I think so.
Trying to put the wiring looms into this guy. And these would be the ones that power the servos.
Is it coming through? Oh, you're disconnected. Oh no.
I guess I got stopped. Let's pull it back. Maybe we can bend that end wire or something.
So
yes.
The jury hasn't decided about whether this is going to go through or not.
Yes, thanks so much for tuning in. We are currently trying to wire this.
Put the you got wire looms in for the signal and servos, which are what these three wires are. But it's proving somewhat a challenge.
Technical.
We got one, and we
Can you leave it there, or
you okay?
Or can you not see it on this thing? Yes, and we're working on a 3D printed plane. This is the RC Eagle, and yeah, we're going. I was going to say we're going great, but well, we might be just a slight.
Might be
a little slight technical. You know, when you're on live stream, these things happen.
Can you push it through a bit more?
How's that? But either way, thanks so much for tuning in.
Can't see it. Can we get?
I can hear it.
Well, I can see it.
I can bring it back if you need.
No.
Okay. But yes, either way, thanks so much for tuning into these live streams. And this is not our design. This is somebody else's. We're just making it at the moment.
Tempting to.
Tempting to. We'll get it.
And what a glorious day that will be.
But yeah, the wings are on. Kind of an interesting shape. Kind of playing this one. Is there any particular technique you're going with, Richard? It's called make it work.
Yeah.
Try to make it work. But yes.
Okay, so what was your play?
Oh, I was thinking about you can crimp the end of it. What do you think?
Does that make it harder?
Might do.
Oops.
Yeah, you might not be able to.
Okay. Put a bend in it.
Okay.
Wow. That
steel.
really didn't want to bend, did it? Just shattered.
You got like a little hook there, bend there. That'll be okay.
You reckon?
Or not? Do you think they'll just snap off?
I don't know. Can try. It's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we get this done,
then we can start putting in the servos and hooking up the looms.
I should do that.
I mean the push rods, eh?
Push rods, yeah.
C's joined the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Oh yeah, hey man.
Hopefully you've been well. What's the boys? The bird looks good. Yes, he's upside down at the moment, and we're trying to pull these wires in. We got one wire in.
One was successful. The other one, as we pulled it through, the string broke, and then we were in a bit of a pickle at the moment.
And then with Mike's help, we have managed to
get this far.
Get this far back to this point.
So we managed to wire the, what do you call it, the puller? Wire puller?
Yep. And earlier in the stream, we were looking at the radio controlled Batman that we were working on this episode this week. And we had it on Livestream, so you're welcome to scrub back if you're looking at this stream on YouTube. And yeah, what we were measuring that, and the weight was how heavy we weighed it.
Oh, it was 1 kg is how much it weighs.
Moment. So
1 kg is where we were sitting for the Batman.
Yeah.
And we were, in all intents and purposes, we were glide testing it on the episode.
Yeah, this week, yeah, it was exciting. Okay, let's before we pull it back through again, we'll give it a proper yank. And just pop it back to there and go. Yeah, it feels okay. I don't really want to redo it.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully you're having a great week.
Hang on. It's getting snagged on one just here.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
No good?
Yeah, right at the beginning.
Yeah. C's written something, I can't quite remember.
C says the notification for the live streams only just popped up for me. YouTube let me down. Come on, YouTube.
Oh.
That's okay.
Thanks
very much for joining nonetheless, regardless of what do you call it, the platform's discretion.
yeah. But yes, thanks so much for tuning in.
Indiscretion, I think.
Mistake.
Give it a pull now?
No, that's it.
Okay, let it go.
What's going on? We didn't put a knot there, did we?
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Should be fine, Matt.
The hole's big enough. Why isn't it going in?
How about now? No?
Oh yeah. Is it okay? Can you see it going fast?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Here we go.
Keep going.
You going?
Yeah.
We can hear it making some
Can
horrible
hear it.
sounds.
It's making some horrible noise, isn't it? The week is excellent though. The 3D printed planes are coming along well. I ordered a roll of lightweight filament to try my own eagle. Oh, very cool.
Wow, cool.
Oh.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully that was inspired from us.
Yeah,
We'll claim it. We'll claim it.
Yeah.
But if it is, awesome, dude.
Yeah. You might
If not, we'll just claim it anyway and say it is.
Yeah, you just we'll just claim it. Nobody else will know. It'll be our secret. But yeah, that's cool, man. And what color did you order?
Yeah.
All good? Is it still going through?
Yep. Yeah, pull it back a bit. There we go.
Yep.
Right here. I'll pull it back a bit.
Yep.
Go again. Pull. Pull it back a bit. Go. Go again.
Go again?
Yep.
No? They do advise when cutting this one that you use Cura. Yeah. What am I stuck on?
Okay.
Enjoy.
So you flick it over, maybe it's already out.
Maybe it's out. I don't know.
Oh, what did you do there? Bumped it.
What's that?
You bumped the rudder.
Oh, minor.
Oh,
it is already out. What am I doing?
Harry, come
Richard.
on, Harry.
It's already out of the hole. I can do it.
Maybe hold that.
Okay. Oh, it was
come
already
on.
in. Hey, cracking. There you go.
Come on, Harry.
There you go. So it was a good idea there, Mike. Thanks for the inspiration on that technique there. For regaining the control over that wire loom. There you go. You want me to grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But the bird is coming along. Yes, we got that wire loom through.
So if you're just joining the stream, we are working on the wire looms of the RC Eagle. And early in the stream, we were diving into the episode this week, which was, of course, the Batman, or the real flying RC Batman. The 3D printed plane design that we're designing. Or,
How many times did you say design then?
Can't remember, too many.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Steve says that you guys definitely inspired me. Well, there you go. Oh,
nice.
Awesome. Cheers, dude.
That's fair enough.
Building 3D printed planes seemed tedious beforehand. Just ordered the white.
Oh,
I like
white.
to paint it to be realistic. Yeah, go for it. I'll have to remember your wing technique that does actually look tedious.
What was that?
Well, not he's talking about this part here. Not if you do the if you use specifically, there's specific settings that they endorse to use.
Cura.
Specifically for Cura. So
We didn't use Cura.
we didn't.
We do use Cura, but we didn't use it for this particular bit.
Yeah, I don't think. I think it was because there was a technical reason, like we didn't have the right firmware update. So we just did what we could, you know, ad lib. Get that plane done.
That's right.
Yeah.
And anyway, in many ways, more entertaining. You know,
Yeah.
if it had gone through smoothly, you know,
you'd be like,
people seeing that. It's just
it's those jokers. Oh no, that's what they say, like fake news.
What's that?
Or if it's too easy, people go, oh, it's fake news.
Oh, do it? Is that a saying?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But not as entertaining, is it? If it's
Yeah.
just all perfect.
I mean,
It's not human.
almost human.
Almost. It sounds like a video game. Beyond.
No, that's a movie or TV series. Maybe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never saw that one.
I know you were saying the word tedious, but that reminded me of Tenacious D, which is Jack Black's, I think, the guitarist of that one. There's two guys, right? Kyle and Jack Black.
Jack.
I'm not sure if you're a fan of Tenacious D or not, but he's pretty cool. Is that right?
His own thing.
Same thing.
I guess, you wouldn't call it like serious rock, would you? You'd call it more like comedy. Kind of like,
They're having a good time.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah, but it's not really like a serious song.
No.
More like,
Which one are you talking about? Because they got albums.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think a couple of times they headlined for Foo Fighters.
Oh, okay. Pretty good then. For sure. Okay.
All good.
Yep. Okay, so we've got some wire looms. Hooray.
Tenacious D. Tedious D. Nice. what are they like? Rock.
Yeah. And why did they do the rock symbol? Why is that?
Yeah, because that's the power chords.
Power chords.
The first and fourth. It's basically 1 and 5. But
Yeah, 1 and 5. No, it's just
on a piano would be your fifth key. It's been a while, but yeah. C says he's such a wicked singer, even if he doesn't. Even if he does the comedic stuff, he is pretty cool. Jack Black. He's done some quite good films as well. Like I was thinking of like Jumanji and stuff.
Jumanji. What else is he good at?
If you're talking about the singing ones, he obviously does the Tenacious D ones, like the Pick of Destiny and things like that. And then, it's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, quite a lot.
School of Rock as well.
Yeah, and if Jack Black happens to be watching this live stream, which I'm sure he is,
eventually it would be.
He's welcome to give us a shout out anytime. It's all good. There you go. Yeah. So what do you want to do on the next one? Do you want to edit these, or do you want to?
Darkness I have seen, even shadows can walk with me. Trapped in the shadow of me. No escape, stay here with me. No heroes, no foes, only fear I see. But I walk the path and I'll lead you to me. And if you ask if I was ever free, I'll say the darkness stays a part of me. But I carry it without disguise. It makes me stronger, clears my mind. Trapped in the shadow of me. No escape, stay here with me. No heroes, no foes, only fear I see. But I walk the path and I'll lead you to me. Trapped in the shadow of me. No escape, stay here with me. No heroes, no foes, only fear I see. But I walk the path and I'll lead you to me.
Audio. Maybe it might be working again. I'm not sure.
Behind my forehead, a war begins. Quiet voices whisper what I'll never win. They carry no.
Is it going? Yes, maybe. Is it going? Or is it not going? No, maybe. It might be working again. Don't know what happened there. If you're tuning into the stream, I'm not sure what happened with the, I think it might be the weather. Yes, maybe. We've just been running around in the background trying to get it back up and running. Yes, hopefully you can see us. I'm not sure if it's coming through. Let's check in the background. Let us know if you're still there. But anyway, might be still going, who knows. Yep. Sure. Waiting to see if it's working. Well, it might be working. We're getting confirmation. Maybe it's working. Not sure what was going on there. I think the weather cut us out for a little bit. What's going on? Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. So yes, what we'll be doing, I guess we'll just wait for Richard to come back from where he was, trying to fix it in the background. And I think what we'll do is we'll just end the stream. But you know, these things happen when you're alive. So, but yes, and we'll just do our normal sign out like we always do. When we do apologize for technical difficulties. I think the weather was playing a bit of havoc there. So over that. Yes, but on the stream so far, what we've done is we've looked at the 3D printed RC Batman, and we just kind of measured him up and we weighed him, which was cool to see, and hopefully you enjoyed that in the earlier part of the stream. And also on this one, we also we put the looms in, so that's that is good. And on the next one, what we'll be doing is we'll be adding the servos. If you can see these ones here, servos like that, and we'll be adding that to it. And we're going to do the power system, the propeller at the front. But yes, it'll be good to see this one here. We will also be doing maybe a paint job, and I'm thinking maybe some sort of eagle colors, I guess. It would be traditional, that sort of thing. But these things do happen. And yeah, and our thanks to all our sponsors. Thank you once again for tuning in. We appreciate it. And yeah, we'll just wait for Richard to do the sign out, and then we'll do that. But yes, we did achieve quite a bit, so that's good. You know, it wasn't a waste of time. We did actually achieve what we wanted to do, which is cool. Yeah. And what was it? The Batman was what it was all about. Also the Quality High, that was playing a bit of havoc today too. I'm not sure what that one's about. Maybe it's got a blockage, who knows? Oh, maybe on the nozzle, might have to do a nozzle swap, or maybe we might be able to get it going. Who knows? But the AMS or CFS, as the Quality they called it, it seems to be working fine. So it's not that. I'd say maybe a nozzle swap perhaps to maybe make that one go. But either way, we'll get it going. Always do. That's what it's about. And then we'll get that print underway. Maybe after the stream. Maybe something like that. Yeah. And I'll just check to see if the chat is working on our end. Even if people missed it. All right. See if that worked. Might not work, who knows? Nope, that one didn't seem to be working, but that's okay. It's one of these things. I'm just gonna go with the flow, man. All right. So just sitting back and see what it does. We'll just see what Richard says. Yes, we had quite a bit planned for the stream, but you know these things happen. You can't play with the weather. It's just one of these things. But anyway, what we can do is we can sign out. So I'll just move that camera over, and we'll get ready for that part. Yeah, just sign out, right? We can see we do that. It's on the desk, under the wing. Just have to turn it on. Just have to turn the microphone on. All right. Technicals, man.
I guess it's a live stream, right?
It's a live stream, bro. Yes, these things happen. So thanks very much for tuning in this week. We'll obviously see you on the next one, and we'll just jump over the other screen and sign out the traditional way.
Do it the correct way.
Yeah. Even if we had technical weather issues, that's just how it is. But we did solve it, so you know that's
you get points for something.
You get points for fixing the problem.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so thanks everyone once again for tuning in, and Harry's all in place, just checking everything's working still.
Yeah.
Because of course it's a real live stream, and of course things happen. No problem at all. And we got it going, so it's good.
Yeah, it was good to see it go back on again. And sorry for the difficulties, but these things happen when it's live. And we'll see each other next one from Harry.
And from Richard. And what did we cover? We'll just go a quick little synopsis.
So we were working on the Batman. We just brought him out, showed you up close to see what he was about. And on this one, we had a little bit of difficulty pulling those wire looms into the 3D printed RC Eagle build. So
but we did get through it. We did get those wire looms.
We did achieve it, and we did get the live stream back on. So we're happy at this end.
Yeah, it was a personal achievement. And of course, we did weigh
the Batman,
About a kg, well 999 was the grams.
and I think it was 1.4 meters in length, 2.4 meters in wingspan. So there you go. So it's a little bit more, a couple of extra things that we didn't cover in the episode this week.
No.
And what about next week? What's going on with that one?
We don't know. Who knows? But
We don't know. We had to do a sort of a. So it's been a busy week, and there's lots of things happening.
Moving parts.
Lots of moving parts.
Yeah.
And some technical difficulties, and of course on live stream we had some technical difficulties as well. That's okay, but we got it sorted. We got this sorted, so maybe we can get the next one sorted. What do you
yeah,
reckon?
well, just keep going, get it done. That's what it's all about. So thanks so much. Apologise for the inconvenience, but we'll see you on the next one.
Okay, let's sign out.
And 3, 2, 1, go! H-Hydro Racing, H-Hydro Racing, H-Hydro Racing, yeah!
See you guys. See you next week.
See you then.